What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are in Murder Mystery 2 because the summer update just dropped yesterday, so I'm going to be going over that update for you all. First off, we're going to go over the lobby, and let me tell you, this is one of my favorite MM2 lobbies ever, possibly my favorite, because it is so open. Usually, the lobbies are pretty small. This lobby is very, very open. Like, this gate is opened up here. We're going to go through here, and then you have a cool little boat, volleyball, sandcastles, and cool stuff like that. There's also a cool little shop thing with a register right there where you can buy some stuff. Well, you can't actually. But then if we go back into this area over here and go into this building, there's something really cool. So there's an elevator that you can actually go inside of, but you need to hit all of the buttons, which the buttons are pretty easy because you don't have to scavenge around the map. They're just all in this room here. Oh yeah, I forgot about that button. I was like, what the heck? Okay, so anyways, if you climb up this rope right here, you can actually go inside of a secret room in the lobby, which is really cool. So yeah, there's this super cool little room that you can just troll the entire lobby because they're like, wait, what the heck? How do you get up there? And yeah, this doesn't look safe at all, but who cares? And then here is the map voting area right here. All right, I'm not really sure where the secret room where Zyleek is, but I'm sure I'll eventually find it one way or another. All right, and here is the new synth evolution knife that you can get. Yeah, if you buy the game pass, which is, oh my gosh, it's pretty expensive. But anyways, you can get, first off, a rare. And then the more XP you get, you can level it up to a legendary, which the legendary is honestly looking pretty good. You can also level it up to get to the godly form of it and the synthwave final form, the ancient scythe. If we go over here next to this cool looking dude right here and then we press F, look at that. Oh my gosh, guys. So it's pretty much what I was expecting with this update. Was I was expecting like a mini update, like the Valentine's update like a year ago, or the Easter event, like something like that, where it would be like 6 rewards that you would get from collecting tokens. But no, that is not what happened at all. This is just like the Halloween or Christmas updates. This is no mini update. This is just as good as the Christmas and Halloween updates. So the battle pass. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna go over the highlights of the battle pass right now. So we got the ice cream, which is essentially a higher quality of just the normal ice cream emote. And then, let's see, we got a summer key pool inflatable. So yeah, you can purchase a mystery box, like the summer mystery box, using that. And then there's also a flamingo toy. There's a cool looking pool knife that I really want to get. That looks awesome. There's a flamingo effect, the retro effect, boombox skin of a radio. The aquatic, now that is looking really cool. I really want to get that. But the thing is, every single time I review one of these updates, I always say, oh man, I'm definitely going to get that effect. And then I never play the game again. And then there's the volleyball toy, which is looking pretty cool right there. The heat wave. And then we have the aquarium gun. Synthwave, which is looking pretty cool. Nice effect. And that looks like sort of like the outline of the Heartblade from I think the first Valentine's Day update, which I don't even think that was a Valentine's update. It was just a Shop Godly update. But anyways, if we do view it, we will see a pretty cool looking Godly. That looks very cool, especially with the little sunset right there, which of course is the name of the Godly. Now this Godly is 90,000 beach balls. Plus, if we add everything up, so 90,000 plus 19,000 equals, do the math on your own. I'm not doing that, man. So you might be thinking that is a lot of beach balls to get just for Godly, but then you gotta think again. The developers of this game have updates that last literally like 3-4 months. It's kind of crazy. I don't think it'll last that long. Yeah, just keep in mind, there was one time where a Christmas update lasted until like May or June or something crazy like that. So if you think you can't get enough coins for this, you're underestimating how long they have these events for. And now we're going to be looking at the mystery box. Now the skin of the mystery box in itself is just cool. It looks cool. And then yeah, That just breaks my hopes and dreams, seeing that 0.2% right next to the godly. We have these cool knife skins right here, stripes, stickers, dolphin, skyline, soda, retro, lava, neon, pop art, and aquarium. Now you can get the full sets of these, because the full sets of these, like the other half of the sets, are in the battle pass. I'm not sure if every single one has a set, but I know that aquarium definitely does, lava definitely does. And then there's the leaderboard. Snake King is on top of the leaderboard, 35,000 beach balls. And if you wanna get a top 100 prize, 16,000 is what you gotta do so far. It's probably gonna go up by the time I upload this video. And yeah, that is pretty much everything on the summer 2025, except, guys, there is a new map. The new map is called Yacht. And look at that icon. That icon just looks so cool. So here's the front of the ship, which is looking pretty cool. Here's the back of the ship, which there's a cool looking hot tub right there. And not only that, but there's a pool over here with a cool slide, which you can actually slide down. Now, I know there was now that I think about it, there was a slide over at the resort map. So that's not the first time this is in Murder Mystery 2. Here is the lower deck of the ship. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's see what's over here. There's games. There's a few arcade games right here. And then there's a basketball game and a pool table, which is really cool. So yeah, this is like a really, like a very summer themed map. Let me tell you that. There's also a cool little hiding place area if I can find it before the game ends. Oh yeah, right here. So anyways, if you click this right here, there's a safe where you can actually, I'm pretty sure you can hide inside here. You know what? I don't think you can, because I don't think this closes. Yeah, I don't think that closes at all. But that would have been really cool where you can hide inside the safe. Ah, you know what? That wasn't pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, this is a pretty cool map. And I know there was a resort. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called, the resort map. That's not in the game yet, I should say. So it's either not in the game because it was a huge map, and if you were murder on the map, you would have hated yourself because there was like so many hiding places in that map, so many places where you could run and hide and stuff like that. But anyways, it could be like the Halloween update last year where the update drops. Not every past Halloween map was in that update when it first launched. But a few days later, then they added all the past maps and stuff like that. So that could be what's happening this year. Maybe a week will go by and then we'll get that resort map. Or maybe we might never get the resort map this summer update. I don't know. But anyways, what I'm saying is, even though it's not here yet, it could be on the way shortly. But anyways, guys, that pretty much concludes this summer update. It's just as good as the Halloween and Christmas updates. It's not one of those mini updates like the Valentine's Day update or the Easter update. This is on the same category as those major updates at the end of the year. I'm not sure if I'll be posting some more summer updates or not. I think I'm definitely going to try to grind the Battle Pass. Not necessarily get the godly, but, you know, definitely get those effects. Those effects are looking really nice, especially that aquatic one. But anyways, guys, I hope you all like this update, and I will see you all in the next video.